My name is Ben Sauer. I'm a design strategist from the UK. In the past 3 years, I've been specialising in voice UI, so designing for Alexa. The key things when an organisation decides to start investing in voice, so the most important thing is that organisations just spend their time learning, so giving teams the space to actually try things out. The other thing I would say is that organisations should probably spend more time than they think finding the right uses for voice. So it's very common for people to take ideas from screen and then try to translate them into voice. Less obvious uses for voice tend to be more useful and successful. What we are going to see over the next few years is more cases where services extend themselves through voice. So booking something, buying things. So one of the more successful apps in the UK is actually Virgin Trains, booking a train with just your voice, practically in seconds. So we're going to start to see more and more services move into voice as we go along. The main challenge is actually to fool users into thinking that the conversation is as natural as possible. I like to say that we are creating smart fakes. This is not really artificial intelligence. You're not really having a conversation. What you can do is go the extra mile in designing that conversation to make sure that it flows, to make sure that it handles errors really well, so that when the user is not understood or they say something unexpected, that we as designers and creators are able to handle that error gracefully and get users back on track. So a lot of people are saying, that voice is this next big revolution, the new internet. And I think certainly it's very true that machines are starting to work more like us than, us having to work like them, because voice is a much older medium, hundreds of thousands of years of interaction that way. However, it's very clear working in voice that there are lots of times when it's not ideal. So a lot of voice designers like myself are looking to a multimodal future, where, for example, you might speak a request, but then you see the answers and make your choices on screen. Essentially, I think that to think of it as voice only is quite narrow. I think what we're talking about is voice first. So you might initiate, but then carry on by other means. So that's the way I see things going in future.